What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Game Freak. Today we are going to take a look at post 8 and 16-bit consoles. When they kind of were on the back burner and more advanced consoles were coming up, PlayStation gave us some of the best games ever made, hands down. So what I'm going to do in this video is I am going to go through the top 10 best-selling games on all 5 PlayStation consoles, PS1 through PS5. So we got 50 games to go through. Now, I'm not going to show gameplay of these 50 games. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show the list of the top 10 games all in order for each console, and I'm just going to point out which game I bought from those top 10s, and I'm going to see how much of a different taste or preference in games I have from the rest of the world. So let's dive into this right now. So let's start out, obviously, with the PS1. These are all in order. The best-selling games. The most sold game on the PS1 was Gran Turismo. I did not buy. Final Fantasy VII was the second. I did not buy. Final Fantasy VIII. I did not buy. Gran Turismo 2 was the fourth. I did not buy. Tekken 3 is the fifth. I did buy. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, I do not own. Crash Bandicoot Warped was 7. I do not own. Tomb Raider is number 8. I do own. Metal Gear Solid, of course I own. And the 10th is Crash Bandicoot, and I do own that. So let's move on to the PS2, and this has one of the greatest libraries of any console out there, and it's one of the biggest libraries, actually, of any console as well. So the best-selling game on the PS2 was GTA 3 San Andreas. I did not buy. Gran Turismo 3, I think it's called like A-Spec or something like that. I did buy that. Gran Turismo 4 is number 3. Do not own. Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, of course I own that. Love the Metal Gear series. GTA Vice City is number 5. I do own that. GTA 3 was number 6. I do not own. In fact, I don't own the rest of these. I don't own Final Fantasy X, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy 12, and Dragon Quest 8. So yeah, out of these 10, I ended up buying 3 of them. And surprisingly, I bought the most of the top 10 on the PS3. So let's check this out. The highest selling game, or the most sold game on the PS3, was GTA 5. I do have that. Gran Turismo 5. I do not own that one. Uncharted 3, I own. The Last of Us, I own. Uncharted 2, I own. Metal Gear Solid 4, I own. Batman Arkham City, I do not own. Gran Turismo Prologue, I do not own. Gran Turismo 6, I do not own. And God of War 3, I definitely own. That was a really cool game. PS3 just had a lot of good games, and a lot of them aren't even in this top 10. So, moving on to the PS4, the highest selling game, the most sold on the PS4, I should say, is Marvel's Spider-Man. That was number 1. I do not own that. A lot of people kind of give me shit because I'm just not into like the superhero games. I'm not even into superhero movies, like the Marvel movies. They're just not for me, not my style. Number 2 was GTA 5. I do not own that for the PS4. God of War, love that game. I do own that. The Last of Us Remastered, yeah, I was a sucker. I bought it. I own that. Minecraft PS4 edition, never really been into Minecraft, but I know a lot of people make these big ass cities in it and stuff. It's just never been for me, so I do not own that. Call of Duty Black Ops 3, again, do not own that. I'm not into first person shooters at all. Red Dead 2, Come on, man. I shouldn't even have to tell you that one. My favorite game of all time. Of course, I own that. Call of Duty World War II. I do not own. Gran Turismo Sport. I do not own. And The Witcher 3 came in at number 10. I will say this, I bought The Witcher 3. I actually downloaded it. I did not buy the physical copy, and a lot of people disagree with me on this, but I deleted that game. But I am going to say that I bought it because I did. It's just not in my library anymore. I didn't enjoy it. Everyone else seemed to. It just wasn't for me. And finally, we get to the PS5. Now, I'll just say right off the bat, I own none of these games in the top 10. I do plan on buying a few of them, though. Marvel's Spider Man 2 is number one. I have no interest in that whatsoever. Black Myth Wukong, I do have interest in that. I need to go buy that game. It looks awesome. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, I wouldn't mind getting that. I like the Ratchet and Clank games. They're a lot of fun, but I do not own it. Elden Ring was number four. The number four seller on PS5 was Elden Ring. You would have thought that would have been at least number two, but no, Elden Ring, I do have interest in. It looks awesome. I'm probably going to buy that sooner or later. Final Fantasy 16, no thank you. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Stellar Blade, that looks pretty cool. I'm considering getting that. Demon Souls, my one of my boys has that game, so I do not own it, but he does. I'll have to give that a try. I think that game looks cool. Looks hard as hell. I've heard it was pretty damn tough. Astrobot, I can't say that I bought the game. There is an Astrobot that was built into the PS5 at launch. So, I mean, I guess I own that one. I don't know if that's considered the one that's on this list or not. I don't know if it's the newest one that they're talking about or not. It's just that Astrobot. And Forza Horizon 5, never even heard of that game. So I'm taking it that's a racing game. I do not own that one. So, what does this list really prove? It really proves that, we all have different preferences and tastes in games. Because when it comes to this list, out of 50 games, I am definitely in the minority. Most of the world obviously loves these 50 games, obviously, from the sales and everything. But, yeah, when it comes to those 50 games, I wrote this down. I bought 17 of those games. 17 of the games. That comes out to 34%. I bought 34% of those games. The other games, I just had no interest in whatsoever. So, it just goes to show everyone has their own preference, and I'm definitely in the minority when it comes to these more popular games. I'm just not into a lot of these things, especially the first person shooters. They're just not for me. So not liking the most popular games out there isn't really an issue. I mean, obviously, I only like 34% of what the rest of the world likes when it comes to the PlayStation games. The top 10 PlayStation games on every PlayStation console. I like 34%. That's it. But you know what? I still have a blast gaming because there's so many other games out there. So it's okay not to like the most popular. Let me know what you guys think of this list in the comment section, and also let me know how many of these games do you own? Or maybe you're in the same boat as me. Maybe you're just like, yeah, you know what? I'm not really a big fan of a majority of those games either. I would love to know in the comment section. And I also want to give a huge shout out to my channel members. You guys will never, ever go unnoticed. You guys are absolutely awesome, amazing. I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you are not a channel member and you're considering becoming one, feel free, man. Just go over to the membership section on my channel. Sign up. It's only $1.99 a month. I'm never gonna raise the price on it. And you get some perks. You get a little skull and crossbone emoji next to your name when you comment on a video or a live stream. So that's pretty cool. Plus, you get members only videos that you get to see and nobody else can see. And sooner or later, you will also get another perk where you will get early access to my videos that I put out to the public. So you'll get to see them before everyone else. So feel free. I'm not going to twist your arm. It's okay. I'm cool as long as you're a subscriber, man. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are absolutely awesome. And speaking of which, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out this channel a lot, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And if you are a content creator, don't forget to type in that word content in the comment section. That's all you got to do. Type in content in the comment section. We have something on this channel that I like to call the Game Freak Army. And what we do is if we see that word content, we will go to your channel and we will subscribe to you. It doesn't matter if you're a gaming channel or not, any kind of channel. Because that's what we do, man. We want to help each other out, help each other's channels grow. You know, this isn't a popularity contest. No one's trying to be king of YouTube or anything like that. It's just all about having a good time and helping each other out. So feel free to type in that word content in the comment section. Once again, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. And until the next one, game on, everybody.